my destroyer, and my most horrible enemy, and that I have done everything for me which nobody can do. This is our fate. This is the result of the misunderstanding. And that this misunderstanding is prevailing on all of us. That is the great tragedy. Why I am just running after you? I can also take rest in my country. I have my home, I have my pension on which I can live upon. That is more than my requirements. And this old age, I have so many weaknesses also in my body. Perhaps you can hear me, but I cannot also speak well as I had been able. Sometime back I was singing also. Some people would have heard my songs also, but now I cannot. My throat is just working, and I am thanking God that I am able to speak to you, and that my throat is working, and my body, my legs, and my eyesight, my hearing power, that is all is not in really working order. But still I am dragging, and this cart which is without wheels. But for the purpose that I may reach you and prepare some of, if all of you, not at least some of you, that I may sow this seed of knowledge which I have got from my master, that this seed may not be destroyed. As there is this tendency of negative power, that this seed is to be annihilated. That the seed of life, which is to grow further and further in a heart, that may not flourish. Because this seed is not the seeds of the trees and plants of this world, which is to be sown in the ground. This seed is to be sown into the hearts of the people. And hearts are the only fertile places where the seed can flourish and can germinate. And if all those hearts are already burning with fires, lust, greed, anger, ego, attachment, these 5 fires are burning hard and hard, horrible and horrible in every heart, then how this seed of peace, sweetness and love and of life can grow in it, can take roots in it. And this whole of the world is burning with the fires of the evil. Evil is all fire, all snakes, all poison. And it is only to kill all life. And we are having this chance, this some kind of alternative, that we can choose the life and we can come out of this way of destruction, and we can be then living places or dwelling places of God, and God can work in us. That if sun rises, it gives its light. Now, all we people, if we go to somebody, we will find some kind of lust, greed, ego, attachment, or anger. Seldom is there that you can find love from somebody or some kind of godly attribute in us. Why it is like that? Because our house has been occupied by somebody else. Although this house is the temple of God, but you cannot say it, temple of God. If you just knock at a door or some house, a dog jumps at you, it is a dwelling place of a dog. This house is no doubt house, but a dwelling place of dog. And if you go to some other house and you knock at the door, and then your father comes out and receives you, greets you, and loves you, that is also a house. But indwell is different. This is a privilege with us that we have got two houses, the upper part and the lower part, the subtle part and the physical part. The physical part is the dwelling place of this dog, mind, all with its negativities in it, lust, greed, ego, attachment, and telling lies, hypocrisy, all the negative things, everywhere. Wherever you will go, you cannot feel a person believable, dependable. You are to be little scared of everything. Even if you go to your home and your family members come to you, you feel little careful. They are scared of them. Now what they are, what they will do, what they will say, what they will demand, how they will deal with me. Anywhere you go, there is some kind of dual understanding. Something good also you feel, but something dangerous also is there which you can have. That is expected. Because they are not really dependable, believable, because they are no doubt having God and kingdom of God and soul with them, but also they have got the evil. And evil is mainly occupying all our house. And ourselves as soul, which is of the same essence as that of God, all attributes of God, that is totally closed up. And wherever we go, the people are no doubt sometimes loving us, but for their selfish motives. Anywhere you have a friend, that will not be your friend, that will be friend of your goodness, your usefulness. If you are useful to somebody, there will be so many good friends. If you are poor and you are suffering, you are ill, you are under debts, then nobody will be your friend. Everybody will run away from you. All are good weather friends, what you call. Good weather friends. In hard weather, nobody will be with you. This is the condition of whole of the world, but we have no other alternative. And that we cannot choose, and we could not choose our real friend, who can be called, who can be dealt with and accepted as friend, and his friend, unconditional friend. That we are not to deal with him friendly, we may go on dealing with him totally indifferent or totally opposite to him, or slander him, or criticize him, but he will always have his arms open for us. Okay, my dear, I am for you. I am for you unconditionally. Whenever you come, I am there with you, for you. I am only for you. And that you are to come to me, I will forgive you, I will grace you, and will bless you. I will not take care of any of your actions, of your mind, and every of your sins or darkness or anything negativity which we have collected. I have my power that I will cleanse you of all that and will make you deserving, that you are acceptable in my holy, wonderful kingdom and in my highestness, as we say, then His holiness, that His holiness is His holiness, according to His standard of holiness, not any standard of holiness of this world or any other existence of the kingdom of God, but directly of godly holiness. He will make us befitting, and He has got power, and He has got sympathy for that. He may have to work hard and hard as it is going on. That when Master has initiated you, after that He has taken seat in you, and He continuously working upon you. And you know very well, if you have 3-4 children, the children which are your obedient children, you are not very much feeling trouble from them, and you keep them nicely, easily. But if there are some naughty children, some prodigal children who run away from the house, and they are not obedient to you, the Father still has love for them also. He loves both the children, both kinds of children the same. But the difficulty and problem which he had to go through to deal with the naughty ones, or prodigal ones, or hard ones, is something much bigger than the obedient ones. This is the trouble which we have created for ourselves, that we have not accepted the Father and His help and His love, and that we are wandering around somewhere else where there is only some kind of, all that glitters is not good. Something is looking upon. That is the love. There is peace, there is some beauty, there is some fragrance, there is some glory. But when you touch it, it is all poison. Everywhere there is snake underlying behind it, which you could not look. You look this side of the picture, on the opposite side, you will find all horrible things, horrible things. So this horrible picture of the world and of our life comes in vision of us at the last moment. That is something very hard. Till we are living here in this world, we are not shown the reality of this world. We are shown only some kind of artificial, made up story, not reality. And that reality shines gloriously in front of us after we leave the physical body, when there is no chance that we can undo something which we have done wrong, and we may be able to get rid of something which we should not have done, and that is too late to mend. And then the people have to suffer. These things are there. This is you cannot ignore. If you ignore, then you will have to really suffer hard. A pigeon has got some kind of habit that when it looks at the cat, it closes its eyes. It says, there is no cat now. That is not the thing. That closing the eyes at the cat will not help the pigeon. Cat has not closed the eyes. Who is to catch it? The pigeon. Pigeon has only closed the eyes, that now cat can't catch it easily. This is the fault or great wrong thing which we are doing, that we are closing our eyes to the facts which are there. And that yes, what is this world? What are these relations? And what is everything of this world? What is it really? And what is God? What is kingdom of God? And what is our higher self? It's totally opposite we are doing along. All that what is cruel, horrible, terrible, awful, dreadful, that we are hugging and kissing and running after day and night, and our heart and mind is full of all this poison and poison and poisons. And that at some moment when we are to leave this physical body and leave this world, and this place where we had been sent for very great glorious purpose, that we enjoy for eternity, and also make this world also even enjoyable, and that is lost, then we are to repent upon, and also to go on suffering, and that we are lost of the life, and we are in destruction, and this will continue for long, long times. It's not for eternity, I cannot say for eternity, because God is still sympathetic upon us, and that if we have not accepted Him this time, again at some time He will give some chance that we are again in this human body, and He will come, we will be found in this world, saying, please find the way of life, enter ye in at the straight gate, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way, no doubt. It is not so easy. It is hard, but that leads to life. And broad is the way, and wide is the way, no doubt. This word is very much, you can go along easily, but that leads to destruction. He will tell us, he will point it out to us, and if we accept him at that time, that will be really wonderful that we avoid this chance. But why not now? If we are to find something tomorrow, and we need today, we are suffering without that thing today, why should not we find today if it is available to us? And tomorrow is always uncertain. Next moment is not there. It may or may not be. Nobody can guarantee it. Nobody could also. So what is there you have to do? You have to do now. Now and here. You cannot depend upon the next moment. And then you will be able to be successful. Now you are to take some kind of decision that what is your top priority job, topmost consideration of your life. And that I don't say that you are to ignore your families, you are to ignore your jobs or to ignore your houses or worldly life. But in this world also we have some priorities. And what are not so much urgent or useful, those which we can postpone, we postpone because they can be postponed. But there are some very urgent, very important, which we cannot ignore, which we cannot postpone, that we have to do, even if we have to keep ourselves awake whole the night. And even if we have to travel very long distance, very hard, and then we have to offer ourselves to such like hard situations, hard actions even.